welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. Today we are in the world of Windenburg, building on this 20 by 20 lot, and we are building a modern family brick home. I called it Bramble Lane, so you can see the front is taking shape. I did a little dormer there on the front, which will actually become usable and will be part of the primary bath, which is going to be attached to the primary bedroom. And then we're doing a little front elevation here using some platforms, which most of the house is on a platform except for the like loungy living space. This lot is actually really pretty. It's surrounded by water and there's ducks that swim by and there's this like little waterfall stream moment thing going. So it's a really nice location. I also do want to quickly mention that if you are picking up any packs or kits for The Sims 4 or even The Sims 3 or any other games from the EA app, feel free to use my creator code at checkout and it goes to support me as a creator. Thank you so much if you do decide to use it, but no pressure to do so. So yeah, I also wanted to mix a little bit of like an ultra modern kind of edge. So this like exterior black bit here is actually going to be the loungy living room space. With the nice big windows here, but I do end up bumping out by one tile the upstairs here just to kind of take a little bit more space and create some more space for a second hallway bath and a second bedroom. Otherwise, they were very small squares. So yeah, on the interior, I tried to get a column in this corner, but for some reason it wouldn't work even with move objects. And it was saying something about column can't be any shorter, which makes no sense because I was able to place the column on the other side. I don't know. I've never seen that before. And then in here, there's a fireplace and a small little like lounging area. Then we're going to have the dining room in the middle and then the kitchen off the back. And then we'll have like an archway into the loungy living space, which has like the TV and stuff. It's more of like a chill kind of space. I used Home Chef Hustle for the cabinets and a little bit of the new kitchen clutter kit. And then I used Life and Death for the range as well as the dishwasher and the kitchen clutter kit for the kitchen sink. So I really do like this new fridge, but I opted for, not showing the magnets and stuff on it. I just like the clean look of it. And I was going to say maybe we did keep it black, but no, we don't. We keep it white. So yeah, and then there's the step down into the kind of loungy living space. We do a brick accent wall, and then I'm just trying to figure out the floor plan upstairs now, which was a bit tricky because I wanted to have an open air kind of, like when you first walk in, like the whole like staircase area is just kind of open, which really doesn't help for space if you really think about it. Like it could have been another bedroom or something, maybe, but it's okay. Also going to do this feature thing with bookshelves. I don't really know if it's functional. I didn't test it, but it really looks neat. I used some cabinets from the Home Chef Hustle kit and then the bookshelves from Business and Hobbies, shrunk them down just a tiny bit and then elevated them a little bit to create this like cool little bookshelf looking thing. Again, I don't know if it's functional. It probably isn't, but then it probably is. I didn't really test it, but oops, it's okay. So yeah, but either way, it looks cool and that's all that matters. Just doing some windows on the second floor now. And yeah, just trying to make stuff kind of match and line up. So don't mind me. I'm just being like OCD about it and trying to get stuff to line up. In here, this will become the primary bathroom and we're using the sleek bathroom kit in here to kind of deck this out. And the freestanding shower actually goes in that little dormer bit. I thought that was a nice use of space and it actually turned out to be really nice. I also used the little half wall like ledge things and kind of tucked the edge of the tub and then the faucet so that it looks like it's coming out of that, because Sims don't use the handle anyway to turn the tub on. It just kind of turns on. So, and then I use the shelving unit to kind of make what looks like a bench, and then I plop some towels and just some soap and shampoo, and I shrunk it down a little bit with the tool mod because I feel like it's too big, but if you use the bracket keys it's just too small. So that was a good compromise, I guess. And I went for blue in here as the main theme color, like a navy blue, which we do kind of continue into the primary bedroom as well. So yeah, and if you do want to grab this build on the gallery, here is the gallery listing. It's a 2-bed, 2-bath home, 20 by 20 lot, built in Windenburg. It uses 14 packs and kits combined. That's like not separately, that's total. And then 49,840 simoleons. So it's actually a pretty affordable, nice looking house. So yeah. As for some other news, I just want to mention there was no video last week, so you didn't miss anything. I took a weekend off. I had some family coming to visit, which is always nice. I love seeing this, like my cousin and my aunt and my uncle. So yeah, it was a nice time, and it really there was no, like, I just couldn't record with like people around and sit and build and stuff. It was just too much. But yeah, we had a great time. Went out to the local bakery. Had some car trouble on the way back, which made it very interesting. We watched the new Captain America Brave New World movie as well. And yeah, that's really it. Just kind of hung out. The weather wasn't really that great, so we couldn't really do anything outside. It was kind of rainy and showery and kind of chilly. So, which is complete opposite to today. Like right now I have the window open, so apologies if you hear any background noise, or any birds or anything, but it's like beautiful and sunny, though there is a bit of like hazy smoke in the air where I live in the Northeast. We're getting some of the smoke from the Canadian wildfires, so which is actually reaching all the way to the Northeast. So not good stuff. Impacts the air quality. It's a shame. I feel bad for Canada and everything with the wildfires, but hopefully they'll be able to get those under control. So yeah. As far as Sims news, there's been a lot. The Sims recently released this teaser over on their Instagram talking about the upcoming kind of like Sims season, which is the summer season. So we're going to have the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack. There will be a like trailer for that releasing this Thursday, June 12th. Then we're going to have a Nature's Calling login event, which will start on June 24th. Then we'll have a gameplay trailer for Enchanted by Nature on June 26th. We'll have a free base game update on July 1st. And then we'll have the Enchanted by Nature launch on July 10th. So yeah. After that, there's like one more free base game update on August 19th, but that's like much later. But yeah, really neat stuff. There's been some rumors about like fairies and stuff with the Enchanted by Nature. Not really sure what we're going to get, but I am definitely interested to see what we're going to get as far as like gameplay, building, buy, a world. Like what kind of world are we going to get? Is it going to be more like whimsical and kind of mysterious and kind of magical, or is it going to be like cute and cottagey kind of thing, like like a cottage living, but like way more kind of like lush and green and secluded, like not really sure what we're gonna get, but it's always exciting to see that stuff come out. And yeah, really looking forward to seeing the trailer this Thursday. I'm sure I'll be able to talk about it a bit more next weekend when we actually see what's coming, but I don't really know much right now. So yeah, but that is the summer for The Sims. But I'm not really sure what we're also going to get in the Nature's Calling event, but I imagine like stuff with nature, I guess. I don't know. Maybe they'll give away like a tent or something as like one of the rewards. Like you have to obviously work for those like past login events and stuff, but like maybe they'll give away something like that. So yeah, but very excited about the upcoming expansion. We'll see what we get with that. Always a mystery. There have been a couple of leaks and stuff, but I don't really talk about that. I kind of consider it more like a rumor or something, because you don't really know. I mean, it's just like, it is what it is. You don't really know for sure is what I was going to say. So yeah, I'd rather wait until it's confirmed and we know we're getting and everything and how things look versus just talking about speculation things. So yeah. Anyway, back to the build. So the main living space is pretty much finished. Just kind of cluttering up the kitchen here, the dining room. Kept everything very open, airy, but also minimal. I used this Life and Death rug here and sized up a little bit with tulle. We come back and add paintings to the walls here. which is very nice. I did think about curtains on these front windows, but then I didn't really like these particular curtains from Business and Hobbies, at least for this build. So we use the, I believe these are Desert Luxe kit curtains with the nice wooden curtain rod, and just kind of all place them to kind of create like the vision that you can like pull the curtain over across the bar, even though that's not how that works. It's just for looks, which looks really nice. I was struggling with this one, trying to figure out how to make it work. I thought maybe I could like balance it in between them, but I just ended up putting it back to the original way, which was having the curtain off to the one side. Now we are doing the secondary bedroom, which I really like this life and death toddler bed, but then I thought it's probably more beneficial for like you as a player to have like an actual full functional bedroom. If there was like another bedroom in here, I probably would have did like a toddler bedroom or nursery, but since there's only 2 bedrooms, it's probably just better this way. I guess I could have like bumped out the room a little bit over the little space above the living space there, but I kind of wanted to have the roof kind of sticking out on that lower part just to kind of complete the look of the exterior of the house. At least that's what the inspiration image that I was using kind of had. So, I did use these ceiling lights and change the color of them to like a pinky color, which is why the room looks even more pink than it did already. But yeah, and then we have a small desk in here with a little laptop, and I tuck the desk into the wall a little bit to kind of make it look like it's kind of like fixed to the wall. And we do a little bit of clutter here and there, but not much. It's a very simple room, kind of like the whole house. It just kind of fits together very nicely, and it's all very cohesive. And you have different accent walls and things, and it's just very homey, I guess, is what I was going for. And I think I like this bedroom a lot. I like the wood, but I like the dark blue color, and it just looks very nice all together. It's kind of clean, not overly cluttered, but just enough. Just got to fix the roof here for me expanding the second floor a bit, and then put some roofing on there. And then we move into landscaping, which I don't actually finish on camera. I kind of started, but then I was like, oh my gosh, this is going to take me forever. So I just stopped recording so that way I could do like the finishing touches and kind of finish it up. Even though the landscaping is actually pretty simple and simplistic, I kind of just mirrored what was kind of like around the lot with grasses and some flowers and shrubs and things. But all in all, it blends very well, I think, for this little area. And I did consider maybe like a pool or some gardening space off to the side here in this open area. But then I thought you as a player, if you want that, you can always add that. There's plenty of space to do that if you were to think about like a pool or something, or even the gardening. But since we did the cottage with the last build, which was primarily focused on gardening, I thought it was a nice change to just have a normal house. No gardening. So, and especially with the upcoming Enchanted by Nature expansion pack, I'm sure there might be some gardening. But anyway, here is the finished house. It's called Bramble Lane. Again, you can find it on the Sims 4 gallery. My EA ID is just TheSimified. I did add a door out the back there off the kitchen. That way you can get access to the trash can, but at least it's kind of tucked off the side there. And it's also good like if you want to use the fishing spot that's off the lot here too, with all the water surroundings. So yeah, we move on to the inside. I love this little area. It's very like bright, and there's a lot of natural light coming in with the staircase here. And I just love how it's furnished. It's kind of clean but simple, but also, I don't know, it just seems very cozy. Everything is very tight, not a lot of like space. It's just all kind of a nice, good flow. I think it makes a great house. And this is normal wall height too, which I normally go for the medium wall height, but lately I've been actually kind of liking the normal wall height. I think it's easier to kind of fill up the walls a little bit more, but don't get me wrong, I still love a good medium wall height, but lately I've just been enjoying using the smaller wall height. It makes for smaller, cozier feel kind of houses, I guess. This is the primary bedroom, and then we move into that beautiful primary bath, which makes use of that little dormer space, which I just love how this bathroom turned out, especially like when it looks over the like the water out the window with the tub, which we'll see in just a second here. Yeah. Oh, nope. That's the shower. But yeah, that's still cool with the dormer space. But yeah, that part. Because like you see the ducks and stuff swimming around. But anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this speed build. Make sure to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy. Stay tuned for the Enchanted by Nature expansion pack coming this week. Well, the announcement trailer, I should say. And yeah, we'll talk about that more next week. But I do thank you for watching, and I will see you very soon with another video.